public speaking, 50,000 people. Were you afraid once, or do you still feel nervous?
I still feel the nerve and anxiety when before I get on stage. I mean, my biggest crowd was 2,500 people last year in Singapore. So I was speaking to 2,500 people, HR professionals. 90% of them are probably older than me. C-level HR directors, HR managers, multinationals.
So two things that went against you. Number one, you're Malaysian. Number two, you're under 30.
Pretty much.
Who is this young chap, young Malaysian chap here across the border teaching the great ones?
Yeah. Well, thankfully, I don't think they know my age. Some people say I look like 35, so I kind of pass a little bit.
Okay, let's start over. Even at 35, you haven't even born yet.
That is true. Yeah. But yeah, so I still get that nerve and anxiety.
So how did it go?
Yeah, it went pretty well.
Yeah.
I mean, I was nervous, but they couldn't see it.
I remember reading about it on the blog.
Yeah, it was the biggest crowd for me, so I was a bit like anxious as well. But I've learned along the way that anxiety before you speak on stage and nervousness.
It's normal.
It's normal. It's actually excitement.
Right.
So excitement and nervousness and anxiety actually comes out. It's the same hormone.
Right.
But it's just that when excitement happens, you were imagining something that's positive. But when anxiety or when you're nervous, it's because you're envisioning or you're looking at something bad that's going to happen.
You remember I'm quite sure you have watched it being a coach. I'm not your guru.
Oh, totally.
Yeah,
Tony Robbins is my number one model.
How Tony Robbins jumped on trampoline before going on stage. How he does Kumos.
Yes, Kumos. Yeah, totally. I was walking on fire early this year.
Do you remember how it does?
Yeah. it's crazy. Yeah.
First time on fire?
Yeah, walk on fire.
No burn?
Nope.
I went through it.
Slightly burned actually. No time to do the Kumos. Yeah, they were ushering us. Go. Yeah, it was annoying, but that's a different story. But the 2,500 people went pretty well. I was anxious, but I did a bit of what Tony did. Of course, I don't have a trampoline, but I exercise, so I kind of move around to build that, adrenaline. Then the nervousness kind of subsides. So that's one of the things I do. I put on my playlist usually these days. Yeah. So after that, I kind of learn more tactics. So I put on my hit song, like song that pumps me up.
Glorious story is not less interesting than school up. Let's talk about your public speaking school ups and what you learned from it. I'm quite sure if you have spoken to 50,000 people, you have at least a good number of stories.
When I was 18.
Come on. Let's talk about when you are 25. Not anymore.
Well, that's the thing. Right after that moment, at the age of 18, I decided to be...
Never again.
Yeah, never again. Because there was the biggest one. I literally cried in front of 500 people.
No.
Yeah. So what happened? It was a conference. And some of us, like 12 or 13 of us, are supposed to go on stage to just say bye and hug and thing. And some of them were talking, so they're passing the mic to a few people, and obviously I'm the youngest one over there. I'm not gonna get it, but I have no idea why. One of my friends decided to just pass it on to me, and I have no idea what to do. So I just hold on to the mic. I was looking at the crowd.
Nothing came out,
and I just cried.
It's like, yay, baby!
So people were nice. They're trying to encourage me.
I thought it's part of the show, right?
I know, right? So people are trying to encourage us, so I pass on the mic.
That's how you do acting.
not the best, not my favorite thing.
Wow.
But yeah.
But I can't imagine how you could have a never again moment with that. It's not your fault by design. It just happened.
Yeah.
Why are you so critical? Give me a better story.
But when you're young, it's a lot about ego, right? It's about you when you're standing on stage in front of 500 people. You want to have that prestige or being proud or that ego in place.
The respect.
Yeah, but you just lost everything, right?
So tell me the speech after that school up. How long did it take before
wow, that's a good question.
Yeah, did they scar See, I asked this kind of question because I went through it. I'm quite sure everyone of your friend who's ever stood on the stage will have their own story.
Well, I think the biggest one after that was
No, I'm not asking the next school up, but stepping back on stage.
it just gets slightly better,
Right.
but it's still not as good. in a
But
way.
did it scare you, or did you, if you can remember, like the psyche is like, hey, I wanna prove myself.
Yeah, it does. So what happened was after that I decided to take up leadership role to organize a conference for 200 people.
Just to step out from.
In a way,
Step out
because
again, yeah.
not specifically on public speaking, but more like I have to build up their leadership skills.
Yeah.
So not only
when
on
you
public
fail,
speaking.
stand up again.
Yeah. So it's just
It's powerful.
you know what? I just have to do something about it. So I committed myself into taking out a leadership role, organizing an event for 200 people. And of course, it's bound to happen if you are the chairperson for the event. You will have to be on stage and talk.
Do you remember how it went?
I was trembling. That was
Really?
yeah. Thankfully,
Because-
it was not that bad.
Because of the.
It's just when you stand on the stage and then there are 200 people, you kind of remember
Now
what
200
happened.
is small for you, right?
That's
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
But I have to still prepare for
yeah,
sure.
just close one eye.
But I mean, right now, if you ask me to speak in front of 3,000, 4,000 people,
Yeah.
I can just walk on stage. Yeah. My TEDx talk is on YouTube.
What do you talk about?
I talk about the power of the subconscious mind.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. So because as part of what I do over the years, I've learned a lot of different tools and techniques so that I can help more people.
Right.
Coaching is one skill, but I've also learned neuro-linguistic programming, NLP. I'm a master NLP practitioner. I'm also a master hypnotherapist. I've also done a couple of personality tests, a couple of other coaching certifications like Marshall Goldsmith Leadership.
So tell me, what makes a good presentation or a speech?
For me, two things. Number one, whatever that you want to talk about, it has to be actionable. If people leave the room without knowing what to do about what you say, your presentation is pointless. Even for me, because I talk a lot about psychology, I fundamentally believe successes is 80% psychology, 20% skills.
Okay.
It's all up here. So when I go and give talks in different conferences and events, I always talk about the power of the subconscious mind or the psychology, the mindset and all these things. But I need to make sure that every single time when I finish my talk, they have their mindset shift and they actually do something about it.
Okay.
There's no point of shifting your mindset if you don't do anything about it.
So the test or the mark of a great presenter is how much of the audience take action after that.
For me at least. For some people, that
No,
might
it's
disagree.
fair, it's fair.
For me, that is a key. So when I deliver something, they have
So
to
it doesn't
do
matter if
something
you're a
about it.
coach, you are a politician, you are a salesperson, you are a CEO. If not, why stand on the stage and talk?
Exactly.
Right.
You have to have a purpose
Okay,
being on
okay,
stage.
yeah,
So
accepted.
that is one.
Yeah.
And second, it's I think you as a speaker or presenter, you're always the only way for you to deliver great presentation is to have your participants in mind. Don't think about what you want to give. Think about what they will receive. Think about what they want.
Yep.
Think about what they need. Think about why are they sitting here in this conference today.
Just we don't ask enough of that question.
Yeah, I know a lot of speakers who like done great slides and they get on stage and talk, but the people are disengaged because they're not here to listen to that thing. They're not here to learn about the skills. They're here to learn about other things. So we need to understand these people's needs. That's the reason why every time when I go to speak, I should arrive at least 30 minutes before so that I can talk to some participants so that I roughly know what they're looking for. So when
Take
I
it very seriously, right?
totally, every single time I step on stage, it's a serious thing. I want to make it actionable. I want to make it the best for them.